Hey everybody. Um, doing something different. Um, Everybody's got an origin story. Okay, what got them into superheroes? What got them into comic books? What got them into drawing and going into being a fan and draw and just being a superhero fan and drawing. So I'm going to take you down memory lane to when I was in grade school. Okay, so I expect you all to laugh. I expect, because this stuff is cringe, so I expect you to laugh at me. I expect you to make fun of me. So, and I want you to put in the comments, oh my God, you're actually showing me this stuff. I would never show this to anybody. Well, guess what? I am. So, here we go. I created my superheroes. And when I created my superheroes when I was in grade school, I used my old Apple IIe computer to create, and I used it kind of like how Who's Who did theirs. Okay, I had the type going down the side, and then I put in a shot of the superhero of the character, a shot of their head, those larger, and then like shots of them of them in various, just person, civilian life. Uh, Person's called Animal, showing them how they change, and then backside see it again. So let's just to give you an idea of the cringe that you're gonna get. Okay, the superhero is called Animal. Okay, so we'll go up here. Hero, real name Tracy. Last name unknown. Occupation, prostitute. Marital status, single. Well, I certainly hope so. Known relatives, none. Group affiliation, challengers. That was my Avengers team, or my Justice League of America team. Secretly with the police. Base of operations, San Francisco, California. That makes sense. Okay. So far we've got some sense going on here. She's a prostitute in San Francisco. That works. That works, especially in today's society. History. Born in San Francisco, prostitution was one of the first things she knew about. In school, she was failing in every subject except reading, for she loved animals and always wanted to know more about them. She finally quit school, but needed money, so at the age of 14, she became a hooker. Yeah, I don't think this origin story would fly now. Although she spent most of her time on the street, she continued her studies on animals. One night, she was cornered by a man who wanted to some fun, but he wouldn't pay for it. I remember grade school, grammar's not going to be the best. The only thing she could do was think of a German Shepherd. In a flash of light, she became one. After she defeated him, she changed back into a person and went back to her apartment and studied her powers more. After she had mastered the powers, she started her career as a crime fighter. About 4 months later, she talked to the police chief of the department and made a deal. She helped them on drug busts from the inside, and they're easy on her. I'm sure they were easy on her. She did it mainly to clear her record. I don't think she would have cleared her record. So as a heroine, she has no criminal record. But as a civilian, she is a prostitute. She has become a founding member of the Challengers. She is considered the most beautiful member of the other female members. Aren't jealous of her. Again, grade school. Powers. Again. Grade school. For animal to change from a person to an animal, she must know the animal's weight, height, color, and name. In animal form, she has the animal's powers along with the weaknesses. I didn't think animals had powers. I thought they had different attributes and possible abilities, but okay. Note, In animal form, she must turn back to human before she turns into another animal. She can't turn from animal to animal. Her favorite animals to be is a falcon, black cat, and sky dog. For they're the easiest to remember. And then we have illustration-wise here, let's tilt this so you can see it. We've got her turning into a falcon or a bird. We have her as a prostitute, beating up on a John who wants to pay. Oh man, look at that. I have him with the, you know how guys used to have the stuff, the like the male suspenders to hold the socks up. Oh, oh God, oh, this is so cringe. Oh, and then I've got, and the funny is, I can look at this. I know I took these drawings, like the monkey, the bear. I took them from an animal book I had on how to draw animals. So it's funny how, like here, I was using my extremely rudimentary knowledge from the how to draw the Marvel method, and was failing miserably because you can see where her thighs and calves are straight down, and then but yet you can see how there's a stark difference with these animals because I was actually referencing them. So you can see when I wanted to, I'd reference. I should have been using reference at a much earlier age. So there we go. We've got animal out of the way. I'm not going to read all of these, but honestly, we're just going to do a quick flip through of these guys. If there's any that you want me to read aloud, put it in the comments and we'll do a follow-up video reading specific characters. Okay, so we've got Torch here. Torch, well, obviously, he's a complete ripoff of the Dreadnought action figure, Torch. Oh, yeah, the character's name is Arson, but he's a complete blatant ripoff of Torch from the Dreadnoughts. And you can see this one here, I'm getting a little bit better. At least I'm starting to, okay, you got to put some more definition in for the calf and the thigh, putting some muscles in. You notice how with animal, how I'm just drawing it and coloring it in with colored pencils. Whereas here, I'm actually using a marker to put in. So we can see that even at a rudimentary level, I'm still already starting to grasp some stuff. Now, I didn't draw these all in order. So you're going to have an instance like animal. This one, okay, slightly better. Then you go to Atlas, and we'll go right back where we started with really bad drawings. So he was... Oh, and then we have him, and then we've got the bad guy character, and we got the superhero character, and they're fighting for whose side will he be on. And then we have him down here with animals, so he's kind of like a gentle Ben type character. So, oops. And then we got Battle Axe. Battle Axe, you can tell, blatant ripoff. Just look at the mask, you can tell that's a blatant ripoff of the Inferno action figure of G.I. Joe. And that's where a lot of this all started, was I was taking my G.I. Joe characters and starting to use them as superheroes. And that's the reason why I have so many superheroes, because there were so many G.I. Joes and so many Cobra action figures. So, again, we have Arson was a Dreadnought, so he became a villain. Inferno was a superhero, was a G.I. Joe, so he became a hero. And we've got Battle Axe. And here's where you can see where I'm using a old Apple IIe, because I didn't know if it had the ability to type it in columns for it to keep in the column. So I had to figure this all out on my own. So I had to figure out, so I was like on my own on the computer screen, figure out how to get them like that. And at the end, I think most likely what I did was I typed it, and it would end up being like 2 pages long. I didn't want 2 pages, so I just extended it out so it all printed off on 1 page. So, and of course you can see how rudimentary with the eyes No real, the eyes are probably going to all look the same. So we've got Battle Axe. Oh no! Oh, okay. The Junkyard action figure for Junkyard and Mutt. I took an I took a Fisher Price Adventure People set. You know, the scuba tanks. I put her on the dog. Oh gosh. Oh, let's read this one. Let's shift this over and let's read this. Hero. Real name Midnight. Occupation pet. Marital status inapplicable. Known relatives none. Group affiliation Challengers. Base of operations Challengers headquarters. Okay, the history of the battle dog is just a normal dog. Midnight accidentally came across a secret entrance to the Avengers headquarters. They were startled to find the dog inside their headquarters. Animal talked to the dog. The dog had no home or master. They asked him to live in the headquarters. He accepted, spelled wrong, and he lived there, that should be THERE, with laser gun and bright beam. Later, laser gun and creator made him a jetpack so he could fly, and air tanks for him to breathe underwater. They decided later to put a device in his brain so he could speak English. Oh God, this is so bad. Midnight decided to be called Battle Dog in the public so he could have his secret. Oh God, this is so bad. Oh, so I'm gonna have a secret identity. The reason is sometimes he sleeps at other members' houses. Oh God, this is so cringe. Oh, Battle Dog wears a light jetpack for flying. This is his powers. In the jetpack, he has an air pack for breathing under in the water. The jetpack goes about 110 miles per hour. He is as smart as a human and can talk. The device in his brain gives him a high IQ in that he can use his paws, his hands. Oh God, this is so bad. Oh, I don't know why I'm sharing this with you guys. It is so cringe. But oh God. Okay, so we got Battle Dog. Okay, Black Bow. We got Black Bow here. It looks like I gave. Notice how the text here is much wider. I must have given him a much more extensive backstory to him. But yeah, you can see he's just a. Looks like he's a PI, and he's a PI that is also a superhero, and he's got a girl there, not too attractive there. I'm sure she was intended to be. Oh wow. So, okay, so we've got more of the backstory, and then we've got his powers, and we talk about all the different bows he has. Looks like, okay, you probably can't make it out because I can barely make it out. I got an image of him jumping between the two buildings. Oh my God, this stuff's so cringe. I should not be showing this to you guys. But you know what? What the hell? And then, okay, so, and again, rip off of Hawkeye and Green Arrow, because back then they both had their trick arrows. Now that's a different. Now here's nice. I'm actually like going in and putting in some like lines, so he's in a room, and it looks like he's, I don't know, it's got like bullet holes in there, and he's fighting with his bow and arrow, and whoever this girl is, she's being protected. So, okay. So, again, we're having fun as a kid. And we got Blades here. Blades probably Ripper from the Dreadnoughts from G.I. Joe. So, that's kind of cool here, where he's punching the semi-truck. Blindside. That's kind of interesting. Again, you can see, again, you can tell this one here is with the inking over top of everything. This one looks is much, I did much later probably. So it was probably off of a G.I. Joe. I don't know who it would be. So, and the reason why I'm not worried about these ideas being stolen is because I have absolutely no intention of using these characters in my books. Oh, Blue Stream. He looks like a Zartan ripoff because of the face paint and there. But then that looks like a ripoff of Zartan too. Maybe they're all ripoffs of Zartans, but oh, you got the standard Superman holding Superman showing his strength as a baby. Only Blue Stream, I guess, is showing his strength as a baby, and he's holding up his playpen with I guess mommy. So let's see here. Yep, let's see. We got, I don't know, something going on here. And then just flying around, flying around. Oh, God, look at that. That's a horrible face. You can see how, like, the face is so elongated back then when I was drawing. Very, very bad. Very bad. Okay, we got Brave Bear. Most I can tell you right now, just the fact that it was an Indian like that, it was probably Spirit Iron Knight from G.I. Joe. So, oh, gave him 2 pages. Okay, so we got him demonstrating. He's got some agility, swinging around. Probably like an Indian, so cliche, tracker skills. Remember, grade school. Everything's gonna be probably gonna be pretty cliche with this. With these characters, they're all, everything about it's all cliche. I mean, take a look right once again. We got this brainwave guy, and look at those eyes, like we first showed, how they're just like ovals, no definition, showing the eyeball sitting in the head, no forehead. So faces, that dimension's wrong. What's his profession? Let's just look here what his profession was. Real name, John Mastard. Occupation, judge. Okay, that'll explain why here, what we'll do is we'll just let these slide down and we can hold them up like this. So yeah, he's definitely a judge. And then I guess he's fighting his arch nemesis here. So let's see, Brainwave. And then we got Bright Beam. Some type of robot. I don't know what the hell that is. Maybe they're mountains. And he's got, well, Bright Beam. He's going to shoot his laser beam. Eyes and blow stuff up. Yeah, okay, yeah, because look at that. Helmet's down. Opens up the helmet. And the rate, you know what? This, remember Wildfire from the Legion of Superheroes? That's probably what this was ripped off of. And it's all this stuff is rip-offs. Nothing really is, I don't think any of this stuff's really like unique. Which again, reason why I don't have a problem with showing you guys, because I'm never planning on using them, or if I do, they're gonna be redesigned so much you won't be able to tell. Catman. This probably was my Batman ripoff character. It looks like he has a bit of a Barry Allen origin with explosion, maybe a scientist. Yeah, definitely Batman. He's got Batman ripoff. He's got his Batmobile, which looks like a tank. He's got his gadget whip, and he's got either he wears gloves with fingernails like that or that, and then have him kissing a girl. Actually, you know what? I probably was referenced that to get, even though that's bad, I bet you I referenced that. So, let's see here. Next one is Catwoman. Catwoman. And again, look at that. You know what that is? If you look at Who's Who in the L's maybe, or the M's. Yeah, it would have been the L's. Look at the cover of Legion of Superheroes, of a Who's Who. That's from the cover. That is from the cover of someone else holding Stripesy, the Legion of Super Pets. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, she has the same. She was part of that explosion with Catman. And then, again, I can guarantee you that cat was referenced from that animal book. And again, you can see how old the illustration is. Look at that. Look at that leg here fold down. But again, grade school. So you know how it was. You took you created that artistic skeleton that they taught in How to Draw the Marvel Way, and you just went over it, even though you weren't paying attention because you didn't put any definition for the calf. Look at that. That's a fat, bloated calf. But still. And then, backside. Look at that. It's almost the exact same illustration. Okay. Went a bit farther. Put that in. Okay. Oh, let's see here. And hold on. I gotta move these. There we go. Okay. Oh, wow. definitely rip off. Because remember how they did a separate page in Who's Who for all the Batman's weapons. Did the same thing for Catman. We got the cat discs, the cat mask. That's pretty good, actually. Actually, you know what? These were all I was using a disposable Rapidio pen. That's why it has the line work. The cat talkies, cat whip, cat masks. Oh, didn't draw the cat pellets. Oh, cat pellets are down here. Cat binoculars. Yeah, this is definitely a Batman ripoff. And then chainsaw. Okay, so we got all the 3 dreadnoughts right here. So, yeah. Cold Commander. Okay. Yeah, okay. Kind of nice doing that across the top. A little something different. Let's see here. Oh, God, look at this. This is horrible. Look at that. His eyeball. Look at that. He's got literally no forehead and head. His whole, look at that. Look at that. If we were to do that. So his eyes should be down here. Okay, so his eyes and his nose. So you know what? If that's where that I was, oh God, grade school, elongated nose. So, but yeah, he's called Comet. And you know what? I can look at this. I guarantee you this was Storm Shadow. This was the Storm Shadow action figure. Because I haven't looked. And I bet you, let's see here. Oh wow, look at that. Look how there's almost no, let's read the super, let's just read the history. One night, Jason was looking through his telescope when a small came through the atmosphere and came down on him. A small. Oh well. The comet gave. Oh, it must have been a small. Oh. The comet gave him superpowers. He used his new powers to put out the fire it had started. For a costume, he bought a ninja costume. He then started his career as a crime fighter. A few months later, he joined the Challengers. So, yeah, that's definitely Storm Shadow. That's Storm Shadow. And then Cowboy. So, again, too long of a nose. Aw, girl died. This girl died. Oh, wow. Trying to do something there with a quick draw. So, okay. Okay. Creator. This would have been your, this was definitely your Tony Stark character. And that was definitely a ripoff of Destro. Yeah, because remember how Destro had the gauntlets. Yeah. So. Ooh. Well, that's, okay. This definitely putting some effort and maybe some evolution of as a kid getting better to do that like that. More of a, with the more foreshortening. Yeah, that's where, because you have the foreshortening. So, okay, we got Crossbow. Okay, most likely Crossbow is just a random G.I. Joe guy, and he had Scarlet's crossbow gun. That's where he came from. Oh, wow. Well, you can see there's some difference. I mean, even though, oh, God. Even though as wonky as it is, you can see that there's some evolution in the drawing. So, and then we got Deep Freeze. Okay, we got the thicker magic marker going on here instead of a disposable Rapidio pen with the line. I actually, you know what? Looking backward, I think these look better with the with the line weight, even though all I was doing was doing more tracing. Probably shows also why back then I didn't understand the push pull, the importance of push pull to make it better. So you think about it, if I'd had some baseline instruction, and if I was willing to accept that instruction, I probably would have been better with these marker pens I was using. So yeah, this is probably that cold guy. So deep freeze and cold and the cold guy were rivals, obviously. Yeah, definitely look at that. Again, look at that. Doing some foreshortening. Looks more dynamic. That looks good. Probably reference that the way I did that. That turned out pretty good, which means I referenced, which means, damn it, Vaughn, you should have been referencing back then. You would have been 10 times better than you. So, and then, okay, Destructor. That's obviously a bad guy. Let's see, is he an alien? Destructor is a conqueror of worlds. His father was the ruler of the universe until he was overthrown by rebels. Destructor was born during the war. His mother was dead for 3 months before he was born. His body kept alive by his father's command so that he could grow inside her until ready to come out. Since birth, he was secretly thought to hate his father. It led to him killing him. His father learned that his son was plotting against him when he reached manhood. Kor confronted him and attempted to kill him. The winner of the fight would decide who ruled the universe. The battle lasted 100 years. He was about to kill Kor when Kor was blown to atoms by a rebel. So, yeah, and I can tell you right now that's a ripoff of John Jones. So, but again, we can see some evolution in the artwork. As bad as it is, at least you can show you I was making some strides. Okay, here's a second page for that. Oh, wow. So the second page. Okay, I'm definitely going to overlapping the images, not having the images so isolated. Okay, showing some growth there. But, of course, we go right back to, look at that. And I look at this now and I think how if I just done some cross-hatching or something in the background to tie them all together, but I didn't because I was a kid. I was a stupid-ass kid. So, but yeah, same pose, exact same pose. We all have done it when we were kids. Start off with the same pose. Okay, Electro Man. He's your cyborg character. Look at that, lost half his skull. And then, of course, there's various electronic weapons. And we got Falcon here. Oh, God, look at those eyes. Those are horrible eyes. Nose, too long. Oh, God, body bent in half. So, yeah. Not bragging at all. Fireball, this was the Hiss tank driver. Like I said, I have no problem with saying all this stuff because it's one of those where it's like, I'm never going to use these characters. So if anybody wants to steal these characters and create their own story, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to put up a fight. Oh, Fire Demon. I don't know which one that was. I don't know. I don't know which Joe or that looks like Inferno. Maybe this is the one that Inferno. Oh my God. It looks like he had wings in his regular life, too. Nice big shot of him as a Fire Demon. Him joining the team, I guess. So, let's see here. Foxfire. Oh, God. It's not too hard to figure out which G.I. Joe that was. Yeah. So, oh, he's saving a midget. Yeah, you can see, look at that. Look how bad that one is compared to the other one I did. I wonder if I did this one first and then I did those later. Okay. Firepower. Oh. Well, this one again, you're seeing some growth compared to those others that aren't traced or have, they're just pencil with no ink lines. So, and then, see, this is nice. I mean, I actually put some work into this, and this is, again, heavily influenced by Marvel with how they did theirs. Like they'd have a somatic of like Iron Man's armor showing. Oh my goodness, look at that. The arm cannon, truth serum, sleep dart, wrist rockets, brass knuckles, trigger to arm cannon, computer, power source. Oh, look, the power source is a blob. Yeah, power source blob. Gases, another one. Another one, yep. And this one, okay, yeah, we devolved back. Obviously, I didn't do these in order, but yeah, tracing with just the colored pencil. Ooh, hothead. Okay. Okay, we got some foreshortening going on here. Okay, that Zartan guy. Maybe as a kid she was trained by him. I don't know. We got Inferno here. Got a lot of flame characters, guys. Okay, not too interesting there. And we got Laser Gun. Oh, Laser Gun. He's the one that gave Battle Dog his armor. Okay. I'm trying to do some foreshortening there. This is where instead of using Prismacolor, I should have been using that marker. That marker. I remember that marker. It had a flimsy tip. So that's where you get the push and pull. This would look better if I'd had used the marker. So, Mist. That's interesting. Moonbeam. Okay. Mountain Spring, that's nice. That's nice there. The rest of it's not too good. Night Lord. Okay, that's bad. That's horrible. But again, in some ways I kind of look at it and see progression even as a little snot rag kid. Nuclear. Again, look at that stagnant pose. Same as that Dynamite guy. Yeah, I wonder if I drew them at the same time. And Power Punch. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Let's see here. There's him fighting oh gosh. Rising Sun. Okay. Obviously, probably the G.I. Joe character, Quick Kick. Yeah. Let's see here. Ooh, Secret Amulet. Put some effort into that. You can tell that's very beginning, though. Saltwater. Okay. Oh, God. Hubba, hubba. Hubba, hubba. Probably thought I was hot shit when I was doing her. Shadow. Okay. Gee, I wonder what his powers are. Let's see here. Shadow can blend into any type of shadow. He is invisible in the dark. He casts no shadow. So in his belt buckle, there's a device that casts a shadow for him. Oh my God. And I was actually excited to create this character. Jesus Christ. Okay, Shield Commander. Okay. Okay. Ooh, Snow Queen. Okay. Let's see here. Again. Oh, God. Again, long nose. Taking up half the face. So, Spikes. Okay. Didn't really put much effort into him. Sprinter. Stargazer. Yeah, God. That is definitely a ripoff of the G.I. Joe character, Airtight. Yeah. Steel. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Super Twins. Main difference. Well, I'm trying there. Still, though, you look at that. Same as Nucleon and Dynamite. Same pose. Okay, so I guess they're twins. Yeah, I think remember the Crimson Twins from G.I. Joe, the Zaymot and Telmot, or blah 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 blah. So Tor and Riot, and I guess they joined together to form this guy. So you take, oh yeah, look at that. Look how this costume is, and then you look at how they are. So when they form together, so they look like this, and then when they form together, yes, which is completely ripped off of them. Oh, yeah, okay. And then here we got Swordmaster. Oh my God, look at that. Yep, let's see here. Yep, eyes should be down here. Yep, again, little kid. And now that I'm saying that, I think, yeah, I did battle that grade school, middle school. I think even in the high school, I was still battling that, where I was drawing the eyes too high up on the forehead, where the forehead would be. So, and then the last one, Vibes. So, okay. If you are here at the end of this video, congratulations. You're a better person than me. I would have given up already. But you know what? What the hell? Oh, a lot of it cringe. But you know what? Oh, well. So let's finish this off by at least reading one final one. So I'll read the last one. I read the first one. I'll read the last one. So hero, Matthew Harris. Occupation, mechanic. Marital status, single. Known relatives, Henry, father. Rachel, mother. Nicole, sister. Group affiliation, challengers. Boss, BACE of operations, Los Angeles, California. Vibes lived in the slums of LA. At the age of 5, he had built a go-kart. When he grew up, he became a mechanic. One day, one of his machines exploded. It forced thousands of volts into him. It put him in a coma for a year. When he came out of the coma, he discovered he could make electrical waves. He then became a crime fighter and made a small, fast, one-manned helicopter. Later, became a founding member of the Challengers. Powers. Vibe can make electrical waves from his hands. Vibe's helmet strengthens the waves and makes them visible. The visor works as binoculars. So, yes. Remember the Skyhawk helicopter? Remember the Skyhawk from G.I. Joe? I imagine that with helicopter blades. Yep. Again, all this stuff was ripped off of G.I. Joe. So, okay. Again, congratulations for lasting to the end. if you want me to read any of those, then you know what? You just put that in the comments and I'll fire up another video, and another video just long enough to read that one to you. So, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Guys, you have a great day. Have a great evening. Have a great morning whenever you're watching this. Remember, life is stressful. Sometimes you need a good laugh, but when life is stressful, just take it all one dot at a time.